Hello and welcome to Thoughts with Tea. My name is Oluwatoyin. Today we will be treating questions and answers on DAAD scholarships. So we've been talking about studying abroad, we've been talking about applying to study abroad, we've been talking about studying in Germany. And of course, even though tuition in Germany is free, you need to, cater to your living expenses. And you don't just cater to it when you get to Germany. You must have shown that you can cater to it, and if you don't have a scholarship, it means you need to have a blocked account where you have about over 10,000 euros. So this means that we have to talk about funding. Today we'll be talking about DAAD scholarships and we'll be treating questions and answers on DAAD scholarships. I just want to say that this video does not exhaust all the questions. So if you do have more questions that you would like to have answered, then you could drop them. You can drop a comment here on YouTube, or you can send us an email. Our email will be in the description box below, or you can just visit us on Instagram or Facebook. Links to Instagram and Facebook will be in the description box below. You can send us a message there. So let's dig in. The first question would be, are there still any scholarships open for admission this year? That is in this year 2021. Are there still any open scholarships for admission? Yes, actually, there are still scholarships open for admission. There are still DAAD scholarships that are open this year. Most of the deadlines were reached in December. However, several are actually still open right now. There are some that will be closing on the 15th of January, which is in a few days' time. There are some that will be closing on the 31st of January. And there's some that will be closing in March. So you actually can still apply for the DAAD scholarship this year. Now, there are a few that are still open till June of this year. But you just have to confirm when you will be resuming, if it's closing in June. But I believe that it's still the same winter semester. That is application to resume in October. So yes, there are still scholarships open for admission this year. And if you're fast, you can even catch the one that's closing on the 15th. How can I apply? So you apply by going, first you have to decide what. So there's different DAAD scholarships. There's the development related scholarships, and then there are other several other DAAD scholarships. Usually for the development, the EPOS DAAD scholarship, you visit the brochure, and then you select the course you want to apply for. You click on that course, it takes you to the university website, and then you apply for admission in the university. As you apply for admission in the university, you also have the opportunity to include in that application that you are also applying for the DAAD scholarship, and then you upload all your documents. So it's literally actually one application, which is for admission and for scholarship. However, there are other DAAD scholarships that you apply for them separately. Majority of the EPOS scholarships are this way. Now, usually there's an online form, so you fill in the form. After you fill the online form, you upload your documents. Usually these documents are maybe your school leaving certificate. Sometimes they don't ask for school leaving certificate, but usually always, because we're talking about master scholarship here, they'll ask for your bachelor degree certificate. They ask for your transcripts. Of course, you upload your passports. In many cases, you upload a reference letter. Always, you upload an academic CV. Always, you upload a motivation letter. Sometimes it's called statement of purpose, personal statements, or motivation letter. So yes, you upload your motivation letter always. These are non-negotiable. Bachelor degree certificates, transcripts, motivation letter, academic CV. These are non-negotiable. These are the documents you're going to upload. And usually, of course, always you upload your passport, because this is your means of identification. And these are the documents you're going to need. What are the requirements? I just talked about the requirements. The requirements are the documents I just listed. So generally, the requirements are the same as admission requirements. Do I need to have a first class? No, usually you don't need to have a first class. Interestingly, for most DAAD scholarship, they don't even specify the grade that you need to have. So it's usually like you apply for admission. If you are qualified to apply for admission, if the university qualification is good enough for you, if the university is giving you admission, then DAAD is fine with it. Like, DAAD does not impose additional academic requirements. The academic requirements for the university you're applying to is good enough for the DAAD. So it's literally like, if you have admission, we're cool. And usually for the EPOS DAAD scholarship, the university you're applying to is the one that recommends you to DAAD because you already included in your application that you also would like to apply for the DAAD scholarship. So they said, when is it closing? I already said that, many are closed already. Like I said before, several are closed already. However, there are still a few open. So I don't know if you're the person that's watching right now that I'm doing this video for. If you're fast, you could catch the ones that are still open right now. Do I need to pay application fee? Usually, no. For DAAD scholarship application, you do not need to pay an application fee. However, I don't know if it's possible that you're applying for a DAAD scholarship and the university that you're applying to is using Uni-Assist. If your university is using Uni-Assist, in many cases, you have to pay for an application fee. In some cases, the university actually waives the application fee for you. Is there a DAAD scholarship for undergraduates? There is none that I am aware of. However, do not rule out this possibility. But I'm very aware that there are other scholarships for undergraduates. That is for doing a bachelor's degree. There are other scholarships for doing a bachelor's degree. But I'm not aware of any DAAD scholarship for undergraduates. Please visit www.daad.de. So for this last question, we would be spending some time on it. Said, are you aware of any DAAD scholarship for my course? So yes. So I'm answering this question publicly now, so I cannot be specific to any particular course. I would just say that there is most likely a DAAD scholarship for your course. Now, are there DAAD scholarship for every course? No, I don't think so. However, most likely there is a DAAD scholarship for your course. So now there would be like a screen recording that will be coming up where we can look through the DAAD scholarships that are available. So yeah, first there is the EPOS DAAD scholarship. It's development, literally. It's DAAD scholarship that supports development of developing countries. Most of the scholarships are closed, but there are a few still open. And after this, of course, there will still be another application round coming up. So this one is for 2021 and 2022. So this application is actually for this year and next year. Ones that are still open, we'll just go through them. We'll look through everything, but we'll spend more time on the ones that are still open. For the DAAD scholarship, we have development-related scholarships. So here, you can see here that the next intake is in 2022. So we have master's program we have one that is under economics, business, literally business, social sciences. And this we have MA in development economics, MA masters in small enterprise promotion and training, and masters in international development economics. Now there is one on development cooperation. We have development management, geography of environmental risk and human security. So if you're looking at the screen right now, you can see what I'm reading. So if you're interested in any of these courses, then there is one that is still open, which is the first one. It's closing in September. The application is closing in September, 30th of September, and this is development management. So if you want to apply to development management, it's still open. We can actually, just click on that, open. And so if you wanted to do this application, this is how you would go about it. So we will just use this as a sample. So this is the PhD call. So let's click on the how to apply. Okay. So the one that's open presently is for intake from 2022, which is next year. So if you're with me right now, I believe you can read this with me. For students from all over the world. So this is applicable to students from all over the world who desire a career in international cooperation. You need to have completed your bachelor's degree. You need to have perhaps some practical experience. Then you need to have TOEFL. Many times, if you're from a country where the national language is English, you do not need to provide this. So please confirm. Then require documents, which is what I'm usually asked for. Letter of application. So this is literally your letter of motivation. Then your CV. Notice here that they need a Europass CV. Then your certificate, you need to submit your secondary school, your school leaving certificate, your university certificate, evidence of any employments that you've had. Then for DAAD candidates, you need to fill the DAAD application form. The link is there and you attach it. you put passport size photo, your passport, international passports, recommendation letters. See directly by ourselves the requirements for applying to a DAAD scholarship, and we can see that we do it in one place. In like, just go to the university application website and then you do everything together in one place. So my battery is running low, but you know that is still open, and if we go down here we can see that there is one still open till the 15th of January, and this is a PhD program. Okay, so we're not talking about PhD today. And then there is these two that are open till the 31st of January. And the first one here is Integrated Water Resources Management. We already saw the application procedure in the last one we just did, so I won't go back there. But if you're interested in this, yes, you can apply for this. Environment and Resource Management, if you're interested in this, yes, you can apply to this because the application is still open. However, all this, there will be an next round now next year. So yeah. Then there's this one that's open till March, 1st of March, and this is Global and Urban Health. So this is like international, this is like public health. So if you're interested in, maybe you studied microbiology, you're interested in public health, you're interested in epidemiology and public, this is something like that, Global and Urban Health. So there's a scholarship for it, and it's still open till March. And the way I see this is probably for you're going to start this year. So just confirm on the website. And so there's two more open here. This one is open till March. And this is International Education Management. Please confirm that it is open till March. So international, if you're interested in teaching, you're interested in learning, like you're interested in getting qualification, master's degree as a teacher, yes, this is for you. And lastly, International Media Studies. So you are in media, you're in filmmaking, something like this, and you would like a scholarship in this International Media Studies, this is for you. It's still open. Now if you look through it, there's so many agriculture, urban, like so many courses that are supported by the DAAD. So just look through, and if you're interested, maybe the next intake, the ones that have closed already, there will be another intake, you know, next year. Maybe you can prepare for this. So this is about EPOS Scholarship. My battery is really low. So this is about EPOS Scholarship, but there are other DAAD scholarships. So let's just look through them. So there are other DAAD. So now this Helmut Schmidt's program, it's for public policy and good governance. So if you're interested in law, public policy, governance, this is for you. Interesting, we actually have a scholarship if you are in the field of performing arts. The requirements are very similar, so we won't go through them again, but if you're interested in performing arts, this is for you. Then if you're interested in music, you're interested in doing an MSc in music, the field of music, this is also for you. These scholarships are fully funded. If you're interested in fine arts, design, visual communication, film, you're interested in an MSc in this, there is a scholarship for you. And here, so this one is actually open till June. If you're interested in an MSc in architecture, this is for you. So there was one for there is a scholarship also for urban and regional planning, something like this. This is the one for fine arts. This is for architecture. This is for visual communication, performing arts. No, I'm sure that I saw one for urban and regional planning. So I'll just say directly that there's actually a scholarship for urban planning. I'm sure of that. So I might put I'm going to do one thing, is that I put the links on the screen, or I put the link in the description box below, or you can simply go to the DAAD, www.daad.de, and use the filters to search. You will surely find it. If you don't know how to use the filters, I have a previous video on how to navigate the DAAD website. I think the title is Step-by-Step Guide on Application in Germany. So just use the filters and then you'll find it. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. That was the last question, and my battery is low. I should stop this video now. I hope this has been helpful to you. Like I said before, if there were any questions that I didn't answer and you have them within you, please feel free to drop a question, drop a comment below, drop a comment here in this video, or you can visit us on social media on Facebook on Instagram. We're actually also on Twitter, just not as ThoughtsWithTee. However, you can visit us on Instagram or Facebook and just drop a message or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you. Even if we don't have the answer to your question, we'll find someone that has it and we'll bring the answer to you. I hope this has been helpful to you. There's lots more great content coming your way from here till I come your way again. My name is Oluwatoyin. Bye.